Welcome to FMBN podcast here on 7 FM TV, where we discuss everything related to the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, FMBN. Our podcast is designed to provide you with the latest news, insights, and expert opinions on the Nigerian mortgage industry. More so, valuable tips and resources for anyone looking to navigate the world of home ownership and mortgage financing. And join us as we bring you an exclusive interviews, commentaries, news, and frequently asked questions that bother around affordable housing in Nigeria. My name is Patience Okai, your host. Let's quickly go on a short break. We'll be right back.
To improve transparency and accountability in managing the NHF funds, Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria has introduced star 219 hash. Star 219 hash is a new way to know the status of your NHF contribution from anywhere. To use this service, dial star 219 hash. Select 1 to update your contact detail. Press 2 to check your contribution status in any month up to the last 5 years. You can also use our mortgage calculator and bulletin board by selecting options 5 and 6 respectively. You can access other services by using direct shortcodes like star 219 star 3 hash to retrieve your NHF number, star 219 star 4 star 1 hash to check your last 5 transactions, and star 219 star 4 star 2 hash to check your statement of account. No internet connection required, and it is available on all networks. Star 219 hash. Simpler, smarter, faster. Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. Everyone deserves a home.
All right, welcome back to FMBN Podcast, as the program is proudly sponsored by the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria here on 7 FM TV. So Nigerians are asking these questions today. What is the maximum loan amount and repayment time for the NHF loan? Here's the response.
A contributor is eligible to access the maximum loan amount of 50 million naira, repayable over a maximum period of 30 years at an affordable interest rate of 6%.
FMBN commissioned 72 housing units in Ogun State and 28 housing units in Lagos. The project is a collaboration of FMBN with Lagos State Development and Property Development Commission LSDPC. Austin Beatrice Sinom, 7FM TV correspondent, has the details.
The Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria has commissioned 72 housing units estate for civil servants in Emorin, Ogun State, and 28 housing units in Lagos State. The project, which was fully funded by FMBN, was in partnership with the Lagos State Development and Property Corporation (LSDPC).
Commission by His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Lagos State, Gov Sanwo Olu. His Excellency commissioned this housing scheme for the use of beneficiaries to the glory of God and the benefits of mankind.
At the commissioning held in Emorin, Ogun State, the Chief Executive Officer Managing Director of FMBN Madu Haman said the 70 units apartment made up of 24 units of 3-bedroom and 48 units of 2-bedroom and the 28 units in Lagos State is in fulfillment of the bank's commitment through realization of the home ownership dream of Nigerian workers who are contributors to the NHF scheme. He further reinstated the bank's commitment to do more, stating that although the bank is not where they desire to be, they have done pretty well across all their products in all states across the country.
This project, comprising of 72 units and fully funded by the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, is in fulfillment of our commitment to the realization of the home ownership dreams of Nigerian workers who are contributors to the National Housing Fund scheme. The commitment led to the development of the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria Cooperative Housing Development Loan Window, through which this project has been successfully delivered. Through this popular loan scheme, the FMBN Cooperative Housing Development Loan, the bank funds housing construction for housing cooperatives across the nation and equally funds the acquisition of these houses developed for cooperative members through our regular individual National Housing Fund loan, which is called NHF loan. This dual advantage for housing cooperatives in Nigeria has been deliberately designed to promote and deepen home ownership, particularly for low and middle income earners. This dual funding has also shown how far we can go to ensure that Nigerians secure accommodation through affordable mortgage financing, especially ordinary Nigerians who have limited opportunities and access to products in the Nigerian financial service sector. We are committed to doing even more. Although we are not where we desire to be, the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria has done pretty well across all our products, especially the cooperative housing development loan window. The evidence is abound with FMBN sponsored estates dotting the nooks and crannies of the nation's landscape. There is no state today in Nigeria that does not have at least one or two Federal Mortgage Bank sponsored estates. This is apart from the individual mortgage loans advanced to Nigerians to build, renovate, and purchase houses individually.
On his own part, the chairman board of directors FMBN Ayodeji Ariyo Gbeliye said the successful completion of the project reaffirms the commitment of FMBN to deliver affordable housing to Nigerians. He went further to congratulate the governor on his victory for his second term in the last election, while stating the bank's commitment to work with the state and that the bank will continue to reposition itself for better performance.
Undoubtedly, the cooperative loan window has made housing finance easier to access for Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria's teaming contributors by aggregating individual efforts to achieve home ownership goals. I am particularly pleased to note that this project was delivered by in-house built environment professionals who are the Millennium Cooperative Society members. I believe this accounts for the timely completion of the project and for achieving the very affordable selling prices ranging between 4.5 and 5 million for 2-bed and 3-bedroom units respectively. At these prices, each beneficiary qualifies for 100% mortgage financing from the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria without the need for a 10% down payment. This approach, without a doubt, thank you. This approach, without a doubt, provides a good template for future home delivery that can be emulated in other states of the Federation. In addition, I'm pleased to note that these housing projects are proof that workers in Lagos State are indeed reaping the fruits of the National Housing Fund scheme since resuming contributions a few years ago. As a strong and reliable partner, the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria will continue to work assiduously to fulfill our mandate for the provision of wholesale mortgage finance for affordable and decent housing delivery to complement the efforts of the Lagos State government under the able leadership of Mr. Babajide Sanwo Olu. At this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, Mr. Governor, let me take this opportunity on behalf of the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria to congratulate you on the eminently deserved resounding victory recorded at the last election that grants you another 4-year mandate. In this regard, we are committed to working more collaboratively with your administration in fulfilling one of the core pillars of your team's agenda, that is, making Lagos a 21st century economy.
The representative of the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo Olu, Kamal Oluwasegun, while stating the commitment of the state in the housing sector, commended the effort of FMBN.
This is the kind of collaboration we want. And with this kind of opportunity, I want to believe workers in Nigeria generally will have a roof on their head. I will not take too much of your time, but I want to let you know that we have a a person in Mr. Governor, and that's why we call him Mr. Housing. For everywhere you touch as Federal Mortgage Bank, you already have a presence established in that area. You'll be wondering what we have in this area. Just down the line there, we have our choice estates. A 444 or thereabouts housing units, specifically meant for low-income earners and workers in Lagos State. I listened to the MD when he was saying they have a presence in Ikodu. And I want to assure you at the moment, the people of Ikodu are enjoying 844 housing units under our Lagos homes in Ibeshe, in Ikodu. The governor has also graciously approved the phase 2 of that particular estate, which is ongoing. Also, I just heard that in less than 24 hours, we'll be going to Shogotedo. In Shogotedo also, we already have another 874 housing units for low and middle income earners in Lagos State, which is already active. I can go on and on and on to tell you Mr. Governor's intervention in the housing sector.
The host community thanked the bank for the development and assured of adequate security in the estate. The Lagos Ogun Housing Commission ended in jubilation as beneficiaries were given keys to their houses while being entertained by the host community. From 7 TV, Austin Bitrus Sanam.
Well done, Austin. Let's quickly go on a short break. We'll be right back.
What is the name of my grandson?
Suleiman.
That's a good name. May the Almighty preserve him.
Amen.
Now that your family is growing, this is the time for you to start thinking of a house of your own.
Abba, the thought of this has always been on my mind. To build a house now, you need a lot of money, and that is what is holding me back.
Sonny, what you need is a mortgage. NHF mortgage loan. With NHF mortgage loan, you own a house upfront and pay gradually over a long period of time.
Abba, I will go to the FMBN office right away.
Come join us at FMBN and let's shelter Nigeria together.
Glad to know that you are still with us here on the FMBN podcast and you are watching 7 FM TV. And this program is proudly sponsored by the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. So let's bring you FMBN news this week. Many thanks for joining us on this week's edition. Do well to join us next week for another edition of FMBN Podcast. And our social media handles is displayed on your screen. Do follow us on Instagram, 7TV_NIG, Twitter, 7TV_NIG, Facebook, 7TV Nigeria, YouTube, 7FM-TV. You can also visit our website at www.7media.ng, and of course do well to visit www.fmbn.gov.ng for more information. Till I come your way next week, my name is Patience Okai. Stay blessed. Bye.